Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're going to continue our Japanese campaign today as we have commenced with the massive invasion of Southeast Asia and the Pacific. And so far it is going well, but we are going to have to watch out for those pesky Americans. Our strike fleets are doing good work as we're taking out rogue American ships floating around. Quite a few of them actually. We've got some big cruisers there. There's all sorts going on. I don't remember ordering strike fleets into that area. Oh, I did. Yes, this is the home island strike fleet, which is picking stuff up, which is doing some good work. We'll let them continue with that. And we should have submarines out elsewhere as well. So, I mean, that looks like a huge gap in our naval supremacy right there. So I guess we just need more strike fleets doing these jobs. Little fleets on patrol, and then big strike fleets to come target in the enemy navies. And I think it seems to be working as well. So far, so good. We have... Oh, we've got our two new... Excellent. Let's get both of those guys in. So we now have medium tanks, although we're not 100% sure what we're doing with them. I will train them up for the time being. And then we've got some more of these as we just get more and more of these nice puppeted troops to come and join us, which is great news. So the war against British India and Burma is going quite well. We haven't kicked off against the Dutch East Indies yet. That's absolutely fine. We'll knock out Singapore first, which brings us down to this little bit of interest right here. So the Marines that we've got going in, there's no way they can man a flipping front line like that. That's crazy. What we do want to do, though, is make sure the Marines come down here. And then we're going to have them march on Singapore if we can. See if we can get them right through. The Anglo-Soviet invasion of Iran. So the Soviets are up to no good. United Mexican States join the Allies. That gives us something else to invade later. And British Burma has capitulated. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was classed as a separate entity now. I wonder if that's because Is that just a general game update, or is it because I picked up the... What's that crazy Graveyard of Empires DLC? Fall of Rangoon. Okay, so we have a little look in here. You guys, actually... Let's, add them onto there, and we're just going to try and clean this bit out as we take that on. And then those forces will add back on. We'll let the supplies replenish, because I imagine supply up there is actually... shockingly bad. Yeah, let's link. I guess these railroads weren't ever meant to link up like this. But let's make sure that we are hooked into the supply network. And do you know what? That's actually going to be okay once it gets built. It's just going to take a little while to get built, but it is going to be okay. Let me see. We've got 52 divisions in there. We could do with some more guys. So I'm going to create an extra 20 divisions of our reservists. And these we use just for like holding garrisons. But we suddenly have like a whole lot more garrisons to hold now. So let's just put those in there. We'll get them as they come online. Dockyards. I think we're okay for convoys. We're probably okay for destroyers. I don't think we're losing a lot. What I'm going to go for is my... new cruisers, or the light cruiser designs. Where are they? Which was this one. So these are very expensive, but that's absolutely fine. We'll put them in. We did need more of them anyway. I'll drop the convoys down to lowest priority, and we're short of steel, because that is... that is a big drain. Okay, steel we need more of. Let's see where we can get that from. Any of our allies... we're getting 60... We can get a load more from those for one extra factory. So, chuck one extra factory in. 143. They are quite the powerhouse for resources, aren't they? Free France is called the United... Yeah, okay, that's a load of call to war. That's fine. And military factories. We are going to be losing some of these light flame tanks. We do need better planes, but at the moment we can quite easily manage... The small airframes, I don't see that there's a whole lot of use for those. But we are actually going to put them... Because we should have some planes on... Do we have any air bases over here, actually? I can fit 200 in there. It would be nice to have some support around here, but... Do we need the air bases? I think a lot of the time, if you're playing against the AI, you can actually manage these things without any... without worrying about the air power at all. This is going surprisingly well down here. Okay, let's move on. We do need to worry. British Malaya has capitulated. Okay, that was unexpected. We need to grab this. Can the Marines do it? Let's see if the Marines can do it, and then they can actually catch up down there. Do we have cavalry enough to do? I don't know if we have cavalry enough to do the job over here. We've got one division there. We do not want to lose that port. We're going in. Hang on. Right, everything just pile in there. Let's get Singapore. That would be an awesome grab. There's messages flying up everywhere. New war participants. Unread port strikes. Oh, we've got enemy ships just right next to us. We've got quite the fleet in there, actually. So that's something that we need to be aware of. We also have, and I want to grab these guys out because this is not really set up as a proper strike force. There's not enough screen ships in this. So I'm just going to remove that region, and I'm going to sail them back to base. I might build a strike force out of that, or a patrol force, and put it on there. I don't like how red that region is. It's a little bit concerning. But we'll do that in a bit. We've got more important things on our mind right now. I'm amazed that our cavalry did actually do a great job of sorting this mess out. Italy sends military support. I'm not going to say no to some free stuff. The fall of Singapore, which also frees up our faction goal. Now, what do you guys think about this system of playing with factions? It's an extra load of clicking to do. I don't know that it's adding a huge load of awesome features to the game. Control the Malayan riches. Malaya is controlled by the Empire of Japan. I think we can grab that, you know. I'm going to grab that as one of our goals because we are nearly there. Grabbing Singapore was excellent. So let's bring the Marines back up to help up there. And meanwhile, let's get out. I can't believe the cavalry division did this. I think the guys need a bit of a promotion after this. Let's do that. Let's put half the divisions on it. And let's form an order. And let's actually get that sorted out. Kuala Lumpur, if it goes, is going to be great. And it looks like they're popping and destroying quite nicely. Yeah, we're picking up loads of enemy ship kills from this. It's going quite well for the Navy. Another injured general. Wait, it's gone back? Why is that? Why did that go back? I don't know why that went back. Let's trigger the... Actually, we can put all of those guys on that now. And as a mark of respect to our cavalry, we will improve their division template afterwards. So we've proposed the tripartite pact. So they will... if they accept, we get... It's just agreements of non-aggression pacts, which actually... We're there anyway. Military cooperation with Germany. We get research bonuses for armor, mechanized aircraft, research speed. I think that sounds pretty nice. Formalize the Tanarigumi, which gives what? Adds stability to the Mongol military government. Issue the Senjikin military code. War support and... What's our war support? Fine, I think. And it gives us last stand orders. Ooh, what do we do? National defense state. It removes total mobilization and gain national defense state, which we don't have anyway. I think it also adds some military factories. I am going to go... Oh, that's recruitable... Oh, we don't need recruitable population at the moment. That's fine. We're going to go with military cooperation with Germany. And that actually reminds me, we're going to go over to Germany and we're going to send them an attaché. Because we haven't done that. And we probably should. Actually, there's also decisions around Tibet, right? Incorporate Imperial Way Buddhism. What does this do? That's an encirclement penalty. One people united under Shinto. Oh, we gain stability but lose war support, which means that other thing that we could pick that would regain the war support might be a good idea. Inspire relentless divine nationalism, which actually we get war support back. Establish the state of Burma. Establish the Second Philippine Republic. The Empire of Vietnam. I mean, this, if we get issues with garrisons and manpower, we can do this. So, let's see, anything else? Coup the Tibetan government. Okay, we can do that now. Right. We're going to have that. We need 75 manpower, so we're not... political power, so we're not far off. What are these, by the way? Just want to have a look. Are these just fights going on? Okay, that's fine. It's just a new symbol. It's just an ongoing fight as far as I can tell. I think it's our submarines out. Let's go get better recon. Our offer of send attaché was... okay, that's okay. So we're in the tripartite pact now, and we've got the attaché sent out. And we're still bombing that port. And at some point, I'll bring the Marines over, and we will start some... Actually, we've got to do the Dutch East Indies. That's going to be next on the list. That's good. Okay. Tanatuva issues diplomatic protest. Our attachés will go where they please, and we do not care for shitpot little nations protesting against us. Who have we got in there? 2 more of them. Awesome. We almost have another army there, fully trained up. No idea what the template's like, but it's going to be good enough for advancing into the Soviet Union. That's next on the list. And we finally got the logistics company. I'm going to go straight for the next one because logistics is an issue. And on that note, we will edit... Don't know what the hell that is. The Azad Hind Legion. It uses the same... Let's change that. It uses the same image, so I've probably mistaken that for some regular infantry divisions, I suspect. Oh god, this is full. I was going to put logistics in this. Well, we can, but the way we're going to do it is we're going to change that for a logistics company, and we're going to add some anti-air in there. So we still get the anti-air. It's going to change the requirements a little bit. It needs a lot of towed anti-air. It needs 2,000. So we're going to take a bit of a penalty to that. So I guess that answers the question of what to do with these military factories. Because I'm honestly not controlling the our planes very well at the moment. But then we haven't got the infrastructure for it. We haven't got built-up airfields around, and we don't have great range. So that's why I'm not overly worried about the air power just now. Iran joined the Axis. Okay. Our Marine General fell ill. That's awful. But totally expected. Right, so we're just finishing this bit off here. It's going to be a victory. There's all sorts of troops in there. And then we have British Malaya, which is also excellent. Non-aggression pact from Albania. God, too many clicks and beeps and boops. Right, so one guy in there. Who's this? We have another army here, by the way, full of... Oh, this is these guys? So what is this template? I mean, they're basically garrison troops, aren't they? I can't see them being good for anything else whatsoever. Is that also... Ah, okay, so we've got another potential garrison here. Where's that? And let's throw them into there. And just train them up. Meanwhile, this dude, we have... Oh, okay, yeah, we've got to control the ports on these coasts. Where's he up to? He's only needs 45 divisions, so we can add these in. He can easily manage that. And make sure he's got Singapore on. So we're going to need something to trash across the waters and take this place. I don't know... Is this? I always thought this was part of British Malaya, but evidently it's not. So there's that to take care of. Oh, we should be controlling the ports on here too. That's quite bad of me. And oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. At some point, we managed to get a naval invasion in there. So let's finish those guys off. That's quite funny. Nice. Actually, no, they won't have had a naval base there, so that's okay. But we're painting the map the correct colour now. So this is going to be our next plan. We've got this lot all sorted, which is excellent. Okay, so we need to have a proper... Well, let's do what I promised. Let's reward the cavalry. This is going to require a ton of stuff. So definitely cavalry detachment, definitely engineers, definitely logistics. I don't know if flame tanks actually help them. We get some. I don't know if they do. I know they boost infantry companies. I don't honestly know. Let's do something different anyway. Let's not worry about that. And that's okay, because we're going to add some more cavalry in. And then a couple of artilleries. It's a little bit of a different template, this. This is the old 20 width template, which used to be popular a long time ago. They will do... Oh, we've got logistics in, haven't we? That's fine. We'll do that, and we need another 12 of those recruiting as well. So we're starting to have some drains on the manpower a little bit. Just a little bit. Where's Japan? It's a long way away. Right, so now at this point we can call Siam into the war. And I guess we should. So, call to arms. And have we got everyone called in? You're not part of us, are you? No. So, where are we going to go? I need an army full of troops to plan some sort of invasion or attack up through the USSR. How's Germany doing? They've stagnated. So if we can get half the Russian forces to move east, I think we'll be doing quite well. Is there a focus for that? Do we even need a focus for that? I don't think so. This sounds very much like one of these terrible ideas that's going to get us bogged down. Let us influence the Tibetan people. Now let's just go for a coup. Let's go for a coup over there and see what happens. Anyway, no action against the USSR until we've consolidated, I would say, most of the Dutch East Indies. And this is going to require a bit of arsing about to achieve this. So let's find... Oh, the Marines have got a bonus here. Is that it? Well, I'll take that one. I was hoping something more exciting. I mean, we are going to want to storm across here. There's some enemy units in there. Where are we? In fact, why don't I put that on and give them an order like that? No, not like that. They're not going to achieve that, are they? Can I... There we go. We can do that. It counts as that bit over there. Well, as long as it's counting to that bit too, I'll put it on trigger, and then when we go to war, they will go in. Meanwhile, our new Horseman's division, there must be more troops. We've got 12 on there. Where are you guys at? Oh, they're chilling over there. Okay, so this we can do. We're going to plan our invasions from... We've got 2 ports on this coast. Well, one can go from Singapore, so that's okay. So we're going to have a naval invasion from Kuala Lumpur. And we're going to land on the northern coast of this place. And then the other guys will go from Singapore. I would say that should be enough. And what we'll do is we'll assign a few troops to support this. And maybe build up some airports here, because I think we can actually do this now. That should be a big enough base to supply everyone. We are going in... we're going to go in from the south, cut this place in half. I think that sounds like a plan. Let's do that. Alright, let's find some spare aircraft. I've probably got a load trained. Should we do this the really, really lazy way? We click on that. We can have 1,400 aircraft here. We should have 2, 3, 4. That'll do. And then a load of ground attack. Basic close air support. I think they will... Yeah, they will do. That'll do. That's a lot of aircraft coming in. And to stick it over this guy, who already has some support anyway. And let's get those battle lines planned. And then that's going to give us what? It's going to give us... It's 40 days, so actually planning naval invasions with big forces like that, it's not too slow a process. I think we can also get another invasion going in, and I think, except that we won't have naval supremacy everywhere. Oh, actually it's expanding, so that's pretty cool. And what about if we try and grab an area over here? I could use the cavalry for that, because they're doing little else. How's the supply situation on this front? Okay. Did we... What happened with Tibet, by the way? That's Nepal. The Tibetan Empire. It has... It's joined us. I didn't see the pop-up for it, but it's joined us. So that's good. Call to arms. They're already in all our wars. Okay. They could expand across... We could expand across there. We could go shooting across the British Raj. Well, that's what we have cavalry for, right? And let's go like that. I don't know what the situation is with Afghanistan. I feel like we need a bigger army for that, you know, than the cavalry. But that's fine. And we'll trigger them straight away. Tragic death of Isoroku Yamamoto. He was killed in an air crash, wasn't he? Group of American fighters intercepted him after intercepting our intelligence transmissions, having named their outrageous attack Operation Vengeance. It's clear they intend to send a message. While our nation mourns the loss of this great warrior, we must not forget our duties in bringing down this dishonorable enemy. He was shot down by enemy fire. I remember learning about that on the World War II YouTube channel with Indy Nidell. One of the best history channels out there. All right, so this guy, let's put him as infantry expert. Yes, please, we'll take that. Now I've got a slight penalty because I've got too many divisions in there. I think we may take them out. I was hoping he might get the thing that boosts him up, because you can actually... I don't know if this works like this, but I was told it did. That if you put more divisions into an army and that you work at them like that with a penalty, eventually they pick up the stat that allows them to have more divisions in the army, and the next stage up is 30. But I don't know if it's really worth it. So what I'm going to do is pick 6 out. And we're just going to put them into a new force over here. And we'll change it to blue. We don't have a lot of blues. And we'll put another infantry commander in, of which there are no shortage. This guy wants to be a field marshal, I think. Let's promote him. He's good. I just want to check the stats of this fella. Oh, he's pretty good anyway. I was going to change him, but no, he's pretty good anyway. He can have a bonus. Infantry expert. It's nice picking up those. Alright, so penalties now averted. There's a little bit of redirection to go on, but we're going to try and cut our way through. We're going to go across the mountains. We'll go this way in. Just inching forward bit by bit. I don't know whether to trigger that or let it plan for a bit. We'll let the guys get on the front. I think we probably want some aircraft in there, but I don't know that there's enough anywhere. That we can maybe help with. If I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put those in and we'll put that to the top. It'll get built pretty quickly. So what I'll do is I'll just nip over to Japan, where I think we've got some planes. Yeah, go on. Let's do that. So they'll move over once we get everything in place. A couple of these guys. It's not an awful lot, but it's something. And we should have some more ground attack here as well. More than I think we do, actually. So let's put those in. No training. Throw them in. Brilliant. That's a whole lot of aircraft for when that airfield gets up and running. With its 0 range, of course. Now, this is a problem over here. Do we have... We've got something in here. They're not finding anything to attack. Which is a shame. The strike force that's going out doing its duties, though, it keeps picking off, like, American forces. I don't know. This is a good question. Because I'm learning the naval mechanics and changes here. And I'm getting my head around it. It's just more clicking and micromanagement. Which, it's not a bad mechanic. It's more work. But I want to know what you guys think of the AI. Are they managing the new mechanics? Are they working with it? Or are they making all sorts of crazy forces which are then easy to destroy? Because that's a concern with any of the updates. We obviously have to learn them, but it's how the AI copes with the changes. And that's not always a good thing. Anyway, I am looking forward to getting our new war kicked off. We have 25 days to go. And then we're in there. We have issues with resistance. We have a few issues with resistance. Not that much of a problem, I'm sure. Oh, I've got another army over here that's now completely bored. So these guys... Ah, hang on. That's where the rogue light tank unit went. I don't really know what it's doing in there. I thought I'd put that somewhere else, but I'd obviously forgotten. Should we put it in with the... Yeah, let's put it in with the armoured stuff. For fun. And let's take a pre-made division. Where are you guys at, actually? Oh, you're doing that job. Okay. I need another unit from somewhere. We've got some proper infantry there. I'll take one of these and I'll throw one of the new guys into that. I mean, we've got no shortage of manpower. So this is something that we should maybe... Shall I form? I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I've got the plan. Let's go new theatre. And this is USSR. We have a field marshal just for this job, actually. Let's get the guys who are in training as well onto this. And we're going to go up here. That's okay. And we're just going to expand the Empire of Great Manchuria, I think. Will it go on like that? It will. No, I've messed up there, actually. Cancel that. Cancel that order. We want these guys in a group. We have our newly assigned Field Marshal, who has some amazing powers. He's a pretty good guy, actually. He should be quite good. We'll have a Field Marshal order. And they're going to go with a massive invasion of the USSR. We'll go right across the top like that. Oh, we have to get everything in. Yowzers. That's pretty big. This bit's not really worth having, but we're going to do the lot. And that's going to suck in a shit ton of enemy units. We are going to need to worry about this bit as well. So maybe we form another army. Right, you're busy down there. Let's move time on a little bit now. We have stuff everywhere. Oh, were you not... Oh, goddamn. Hang on a sec, right. Just let me... Can I just click on that to add it in, or does it not work? No, cancel. It doesn't work. Right, okay. Right, cancel all orders. I've had enough. I'm going to redraw that. I should have done that properly to start with. That's my bad. And then Field Marshal command. I'll do a better one. There's a better one than that. If you hold down Shift and click it, you can do a unified one. And it doesn't then assign ridiculous... Oh, it's flexible cohesion. We want balanced cohesion so they don't move up and down the line so much. Again, more clicks to worry about. And let's Let's do a huge advance like that. Oh, can we not get that one at the top? Interesting. We'll have to concern ourselves with that. A little bit of the Soviet Union left over there. Nice. Anyway, we're coming on. We're coming on nicely. Are we ready for our great big invasion? Because this is the one we want to do. It's 13 days away. I'd say our Navy's doing a great job. Improved artillery. We are in 1942, so we'll get even more improved artillery. I feel like, research-wise, we're doing okay, but Japan is pretty much where it is. There were certain areas it definitely lagged behind, like the Allies in, and armour being one, which is quite true and accurate from where we are right now. I could actually use my tanks to roll in across the USSR, but that's not the purpose of them. And also, it's terrible terrain and terrible supplies. That's another point, actually. What is the situation up there? We will upgrade the railroads for our guys going through. And then, actually, it's not too bad down here. We've got some links down here, but I do want those going in. And it's a lot of industry effort put into there, but it's fine. It's fine. We're down to 1 million men in the field, so we might need that recruitable population factor increasing at some point. Okay, we are ready to go. So this is it. We're going to invade. This is the second part of Operation Pacific. It's where we're going to take on the Dutch East Indies, and we're going to grab all the oil and rubber that we could ever need. And at the moment, are we importing aluminium? I think we can stop that, can we? I'll leave it on for now. We're not getting... that's coming from our friends across there, so I'll leave that just for now, because that's quite a good deal for us. Right. Stage 1 went nicely. Stage 2 is about to open up. Did I even check? Did I even check that we have naval supremacy? Well, I guess we're about to find out.